I know it's been a long time, but welcome to your reading for the remainder of August 2017. As I was shuffling, I usually get messages from Spirit as to when to stop shuffling, when to stop cutting, and everything was going really, really fast, like they had a message for you guys that they couldn't wait for. Um, I'm doing past, present, and future this time to expedite time so I can get all of these readings out in a more timely fashion since I'm already late. And I do apologize for that. There are a lot of things going on with me, most of them good, uh, but this has had to take kind of a back seat, and I'll try to do better with that in the near future. All right. So happy birthday to you guys, and let's get started. Now, in the recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Hearts. So, some of you, the Nine of Pentacles, let me just start out by explaining this card again. The Nine of Pentacles is sometimes seen as the Bachelor or Bachelorette's card. All right, it's also the card of opulence and having everything that you need. This is someone who does not have a problem being alone, and with the Ace of Hearts here, some of you may be in that situation where you have everything in a practical sense, but you are by yourself. This is a card. This is the card of self-love, and also it's a card of new love. So although some of you may be single at this time, you could have love on your mind, or you could have recently met someone, and it could be at work since we have pentacles here. Now, with that in the past as well, you have death and 10 of diamonds. So this is telling me that some of you are going through a transformation with love and finances here. Perhaps some of you have left a job for a better one. 10 of diamonds is the card of blessings. Some of you could be going through a transformation with your finances for the better, and it's because you have more self-worth attached. Okay, you have more self-worth at this time. You feel more confident. This person is very confident and stable with themselves, and they have, once again, everything in a practical sense. So in the past, you probably have figured out that you have to change something within yourself to achieve this financial blessing here. And like I said, also you could have met someone new recently that you really consider a blessing here with this 10 of diamonds, and there has been a change, a major change and transformation. Okay, now in the present, you have justice and 10 of spades. Justice could represent a Libra that you're dealing with now, and it also could just represent you getting your just due in a situation, fairness, and also it could represent a court case or decision going in your favor. With the 10 of spades, there could have been a burden attached to this, something you consider that was hard work, but whatever it is, it has gone in your favor. And with this, you have the Four of Swords and Two of Spades. So it could have involved a friendship that you took a break from with the Four of Swords here. This is someone who is at rest and in deep thought. You could just be thinking about fairness within a friendship that's been hard to deal with. Two of Spades is the card of unions and friendships. So like I said, this could be you taking a break after some kind of decision has been made. It could involve finances. In the recent past, you had quite a few cards there involving, looks like money, but it could have been dealing with a friend as well. But it looks like in the present moment, like I said, some of you could be taking a break from a friendship, all right, where you feel that justice was done and in a burdening situation, something that you found hard to deal with, all right? And in the future, this all could involve something at work too, because Three of Pentacles is the card of teamwork, and it's also one of the cards of the workplace. And with that, you have Jack of Hearts. This is a card of either you guys having decided to make a sacrifice, and it could have been a friend at work that you're taking a break from here. and you felt like you needed to sacrifice that situation. Or some of you, like I said, you could have met someone at work. The Jack of Hearts, in a positive sense, is someone who's very charming, but the low side of him is a Don Juan personality that he may have, and this person may be at your workplace. Also, some of you in the near future could find out that you're involved in a three-way situation. And I have to mention that because we have another love card coming up here. You probably can see it on camera. It's the Seven of Hearts. And this is in the future spread as well. This is a card of betrayal and emotional upset. It's also one of the cards of just letting go after an upset. And with that, consequently, you have the Six of Swords, which is moving on. Okay, so some of you could have found out that someone was not acting right in a relationship and you were not the only one. And in turn, it resulted in emotional disappointment and someone moving on here. And I think in the present, since it seems like you're taking a break from some type of partnership, you are very discerning of what's going on and you're taking a step back at the present time. You could have been trying to work through some issues, which is why you have this Ten of Spades here, burdens. It's success with hard work, but it's also a burden. And this Justice card is you trying to play fair. That's one way that could work out. But I'm going to clarify that for you guys. Spirit, could you please clarify what the Justice card and Ten of Spades means for Leo at this time? You're on guard. Just kind of like I've been saying, you sense something is going on and you're trying to be fair, but you are on guard at this time. This is someone who has been battle weary and just feeling like they've taken all they can and they don't trust anyone, and that could be how you feel at this time. The next card is Five of Wands. This is conflict and it's also competition. So you could be taking a break from this partnership because you feel like you have competition, and that goes hand in hand with this Three of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with someone who has decided to deal with someone else other than you. With this Jack of Hearts here, they're playing out this Don Juan personality, or maybe someone feels like they need to sacrifice the situation and just move on because they're emotionally disappointed. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this whole Three of Pentacles thing. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Either you guys are being betrayed at work. That's another way this Three of Pentacles could work out. Or you are being betrayed in a relationship where there's a third party. Okay? Spirit, could you please clarify the Three of Pentacles with the Six of Swords, Seven of Hearts, and Jack of Hearts? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone has decided to move on with this Chariot card. It's moving forward, but having to balance these two entities here, opposing entities. So the opposing entities could be you and your partner, but someone is deciding to move ahead. And with this Seven of Hearts, I think unfortunately it may result in you moving away from this person, especially since you have the Seven of Hearts, which means betrayal or emotional disappointment. And you also have the Sacrifice card here, the Jack of Hearts. And the low side of this card is someone who, like I said, they're very charming, but all Jacks have the potential to be dishonest. The Jack of Spades, the Jack of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds. They all have this young personality, but the low side in all of them is someone who can stretch the truth to their advantage. So you could have been dealing with someone like that, and you feel like you just need to move on. And I'm going to draw the next card, the Page of Cups. So you could be moving on. Perhaps you have another offer, and that's why you're deciding this is not worth it anymore, and someone else could be they're waiting for you, or either you are going to make an emotional offer to someone else you've had your eye on. And it could be an earth sign individual, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This looks like work to me, especially with this Queen of Pentacles. It's coming together now that there could have been a betrayal at work. Maybe there's a love interest at work, or either a friendship at work where you feel betrayed and you're going to move on from this job or person, and you're moving on to something more stable, whatever it is. All right, Leo. I hate to give you that message at your birthday time, but just remember you're moving on to a more stable offer, whether this is work or love, because it looks like the two are mixing. Money and love are mixing here. All right, but there is some kind of disappointment or betrayal. And these are your last two cards. Just to remember, something more stable coming for you guys. All right, thanks and take care. Bye bye.